Hello and welcome to Indian Gamer YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you top 5 underrated PC games which you are probably knowing. All of the games shown in this video can be played on a PC with at least 2GB RAM, a dual-core processor, that's it. So before starting the video I wanna request you to watch the complete video. And if it is a bit helpful then please hit that like button. So let's get started, but after the intro. On number 5 spot we have Saboteur. The Saboteur is a 2009 open-world action-adventure video game set during World War II in German-occupied France. The Saboteur is very loosely based on the true story of William Grover Williams. Protagonist Sean Devlin is an Irish race car driver who begrudgingly ends up in La Resistance, a German name, after the Germans kill his best friend. The player can explore Nazi-occupied Paris, some of the French countryside and parts of Germany. Color is a key element of the gameplay. Areas which are heavily controlled by the Nazis are represented in black and white, with the exception of the characters' irises, city lights, blood and blue symbols of the French resistance, and various German symbols, which are bright red and complete with swastikas. In these areas, German soldiers are present in large numbers, making it far more likely that Sean will be detected in his rebellious activities. To inspire that district again, players must weaken the German forces occupying the area. In doing so, that district's citizens regain their hope, visually represented by the area becoming vibrant and full of color. Germans in these areas will not be completely evicted, but Sean has a higher chance of escaping them since they will no longer be so ubiquitous, and will primarily be centered on military bases, barracks, checkpoints, HQs, and other strategically important sites. In addition, the French people will play an active role in the struggle for colored zones. For example, if Sean gets into a fight with German soldiers in a colored area, allies like the French resistance, the Maquis, and even passing French civilians will intervene against the occupiers. The game is so good. So definitely worth a try. On number 4 spot we have Just Cause 2. Just Cause 2 is a 2010 action-adventure game developed by Avalanche Studios. In this game you are a boss. Just Cause 2 includes a grappling hook enabling players to tether objects together. In a high-speed vehicle chase, a player can use the grappling hook to attach the pursuit vehicle to the ground, forcing it to stop and often damaging it by flipping. Players can also tether 2 enemies together. The grappling hook allows a player to pull himself, hold onto objects such as walls or helicopters, and pull enemies towards recoil. The player has a parachute, which is always ready to be deployed even if it was already deployed moments earlier. This can be combined with the grappling hook as quick transport, with players slingshooting themselves into the air. Just Cause 2 is a third-person action-adventure game in which players control Rico Rodriguez, field operative of the agency, in an effort to overthrow the island dictatorship of Panama. An open world for players to explore. Players earn chaos points for completing missions and destroying designated government property. So worth a try. On number 3 spot we have Saints Row 2. Please don't mind its graphics, the gameplay and physics of this game are of next level. Saints Row 2 is a 2008 action-adventure game. The story of this game is set in the fictional city of Stillwater 5 years after the events of Saints Row. Players control the same protagonist and lead a new Order of 3rd Street Saints gang against the 3 rival gangs occupying their turf and the corrupt Elder Corporation conglomerate. Saints Row 2 is an action-adventure video game set in an open-world environment, offering the player a large open environment in which to move around. The player's character is capable of maneuvering through the environment, utilizing weaponry and engaging in melee combat warfare. Players drive vehicles that are stolen, bought or unlocked. Aside from automobiles, players can use boats and watercraft, 17, helicopters, 18, fixed-wing aircraft, 19, and motorcycles. 1520, a cruise control system can be activated while using land-of-sea vehicles. This game also have multiplayer. so definitely worth a try. On number 2 spot we have Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 is a 2009 action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal. In this game players can directly control the on-screen character through a third-person perspective and can control the camera, allowing for a 360 degrees view of their surroundings. The game takes place in an open-world environment with non-linear gameplay, allowing the player to roam freely within several regions of late 15th century Italy such as Venice, Rome. Players can swim, and eagle vision, the ability to identify specific people and landmarks, can now be used in third-person view and while moving. Players can buy weapons, maps, medicines. There are many ways to interact with NPCs. Money can be thrown to the ground, or a corpse carried and then deposited on the ground, may also serve as a distraction for both guards and peasants. So definitely worth a try. So on number 1 spot we have Prototype 2. Prototype 2 is a 2012 open-world action-adventure video game. Developed by Canadian studio Radical Entertainment and published by Activision, it is the sequel to 2009's Prototype. In this game you are a boss. In this game you can run on walls, consume anyone, fly and many other superpowers. The game features a new protagonist, James Heller, as he goes on a quest to destroy the Blacklight virus. The story is one of revenge, as Heller wants to kill Alex Mercer, protagonist of the original Prototype, after his family was killed in the outbreak of the Blacklight virus. While the game was a top seller for a period of time, its sales would eventually result in the downsizing of its developer. James Heller can shapeshift and assume other people's identities and memories by consuming them. Taking people's identities and shapeshifting into them has become more tactical. Due to Blackwatch's actions in the Yellow Zone, if the player assumes the role of a soldier, people will react to him in a way that shows that they want nothing to do with him. So if you like this kind of games, then definitely give it a try. Hope you liked this video. If then hit that like button, share with your friends and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Keep calm and just play games. Stay home, stay safe.